I'm Alex Howard, and I'm here with Jess Thompson from the Psychology Department at the Optimum Health Clinic. Hi Jess.
Hi.
And this is a video in our series of videos which are really about you guys getting to meet the team behind the Optimum Health Clinic. So Jess, let's maybe start with, how did you get into this whole field, both kind of psychology work and also working with ME and chronic fatigue?
Okay, so I've always been fascinated by psychology. So I started off by doing my degree at university in psychology, and then became a teacher, and while I was doing that, decided to do a qualification in counselling and psychotherapy. Just before that happened, I was teaching full-time and became ill with ME myself, and as part of my recovery I came to the Optimum Health Clinic and was treated here.
Okay, and can you say a little bit about your experience at ME chronic fatigue? Because I know you've got two sons and you were teaching, and obviously that's pretty hard.
Yeah, really hard. Yeah, it was back in 2004. My children were 2 and 6 at the time, and I was trying to be Wonder Woman. I was trying to, do everything to juggle working full time and the children and everything in the house, and actually very much not noticing what any of my needs might have been.
Yeah.
And ended up putting everybody else, every child in my class and parent and my own children, they all came first. So.
And being a parent's a hard enough job when you've got 30 kids in a class that you're also trying to parent. That's a huge amount.
Absolutely.
And can you just say a little bit about some of the symptoms you experienced, like the kind of perhaps the kind of severity of? Because I know that you were really ill.
Yeah, sure. Well, when it started with, I had a tummy bug, followed quite quickly by the flu, which the children had as well. And so while I had the flu, I was looking after the children. Didn't think anything of that really. Then I kept trying to go back to work. I have quite a loud inner critic that tells me I should, you must be at work, you should be at work, don't let people down. So I kept trying to go back to work and feeling really awful, not understanding what was going on. Got diagnosed first of all with a chest infection, ear infection, sinus infection. Every time I went back to the doctor saying I'm just not better yet, they'd give me another lot of antibiotics. I kept trying to go back to work until one Friday I got back from work and just collapsed and ended up in bed really poorly.
Yeah, for quite a period of time as I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. For several months I was housebound, and for a lot of that time I was bedbound. Just couldn't get from the bedroom to the bathroom. Husband had to feed me water. It was, actually the energy to lift my head off the pillow, I couldn't actually manage. So it was a really, really tough time.
Yeah. And I know that obviously you went on a journey of a number of years in terms of finding your kind of way out. And we won't go into all of that now, and obviously your stories on Secrets to Recovery, you can find more there. But it'd be nice to hear a bit about how you, having been through your experience, then led you to want to do the work that you now do as part of the psychology team at the clinic. So how did that come about, and what drew you to want to do that?
Sure. Well, I think that the most significant part of my recovery journey was coming to the clinic and working on both sides, nutrition and psychology. And it just really fired up my passion for psychology again, because I realised that I could change so many things about the way I was thinking, the way I was feeling. It gave me a sense of the power of psychology, really. And that's how I got better. And then felt really inspired by the tools and techniques that I've been taught. So I did the training course here at the OHC, and I'm now really delighted to be able to use those tools and techniques with my patients to help them on their recovery journey. Yeah,
it's great, and obviously we hugely appreciate you being here, and I know that you get wonderfully beautiful feedback from your patients, and I think one of the things that makes a difference that you've been there and you've had the experience. So maybe just to finish, it'd be nice for people to hear a little bit about your life outside of OHC. So maybe tell us a little bit about what do you love to do when you're not doing your work here.
Okay, so when I'm not working, I am generally with the kids who are now 11 and 14. So I'm managing that.
2 boys as well.
Yeah, 2 boys, loving it. Often on the side of a football pitch, or a cricket pitch, or ferrying them around wherever they've got to be, and absolutely loving it. They're fantastic company. They're brilliant. And also I love to swim, so I do a lot of swimming and yoga. And we've got 2 dogs, so kind of dog walking's in there as well. Fairly
active life.
Yeah, really active life. Yeah. Which I love, absolutely love it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, thank you, Jess.
Okay.
And hopefully that's been a useful insight. And we're doing these videos with each of the practitioners over time. So if you want to find out more, then do watch out for those videos. Thank you for watching.